Hello everybody, just doing a Tier 97 Hallowed Ossuary, kind of follow up on the Stormclaw video I made, just to kind of show people how it works. See here I have Tybalt's Will on. It's the only really unique I have on aside from the Great Staff of the Crone. So we are going to do this whenever we come up against an elite. It's typically like when I like to use the Petrify. I don't really use it until I run up against a group of elites, but you can see that you don't necessarily need it, but it is a pretty high DPS build. And make sure that you keep attacking things, because one thing about this build though is you can see I actually already have my ult up again, so the ult actually comes up quite fast. But you want to make sure that you have your disobedience stacked when you run Tybalt's Will, because if you guys are missing the armor, it means even though with disobedience we are going to hit that armor cap, our base armor is a little bit lower still, so it's going to be very hard to so like you run the risk of getting one shot, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So like a key thing to this is just kind of keep it going, keep it moving, and also if you're not aware, when it comes to hectic, if you just keep attacking, right, like this, it'll actually, you're still casting abilities, so you can actually continue to just like roll your cooldowns down, right? So, losing my disobedience, there we go. And you'll find you get your disobedience up pretty fast though, but that's kind of the main thing with this, is you definitely want to make sure that you get your disobedience up, because the higher up you go, more risk you're of one-shotting yourself. Now you can do any dungeon with this really, and if you do run into issues getting one shot, just take off Tybalt's Will. You should still have enough damage. I do it because it helps speed up the clear by a little bit, not because it's 100% necessary. And we also run Metamorphosis, so every time you dash you activate Tybalt's Will, every time you use Earthen Bulwark you activate Tybalt's Will, so you're able to do that pretty quick. Okay, and this is why I actually hold. Ooh, it's a lot of lightning. Ooh, it's a lot of lightning. Ooh, that's right. But that is why I hold my Petrify up, is to try to help get out of situations like this. Ooh, okay, that was a little dicey. Yeah. So pretty much the only time I'm going to be using potions, at least most of the time, is going to be in situations like that where there's just a ton of AoE ground effects. I'll be making sure to use the old potion. And I don't know how hard of a dungeon this is. I kind of just plugged the highest key I had on me, so which is a 97. Okay, oh yeah, they have Shock Lance. Interesting. Do that. And I don't even need to necessarily kill everything. I'm just doing it to show you that you can with relative ease. It's not too bad. Oh, and then farming Varshan too, I think, for like a high Crone Staff, like a really good one, is kind of important for this build. So you'll be able to do, even at the moment you get Crone Staff, you'll be able to do everything. But if you want to do high Nightmare dungeons, I think having a good 925 Crone Staff, like I actually am missing a lot of damage. Like I only have 6 ranks on my Claw, I'm missing 12% on that. The roll of damage to close is pretty good. It's kind of the main thing you need is ranks of Claw and then the damage to close enemies. Those are going to be like the biggest, or I guess the things that matter the most. Oh, get out of here with this freaking damage resistance. Oh, and now the Blood Boil too. Okay, I see how it is, game. I see how it is. You're just trying. You just want to try to set me back, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, very simple build though. You just press one button. Very strong. The Moonrise is pretty crazy. It gives you that Vampire Power Moonrise that we run. It gives you 160% increase in damage to your basic skills. So it's made this build, that with the addition of Ravenous, you just get so much attack speed that Stormclaws just kind of went a little crazy. Now, will this build be as good next season? Maybe, but it's losing quite a lot. It depends on what seasonal powers they bring back from from this season. So like if I'm suspecting that what's going to carry forward is Metamorphosis, because it's a very build neutral thing. But if they were to carry Moonrise forward or Ravenous forward as something that they're taking with them, you would see this build. You'd see this build stay probably just as good. That's what it is, depending on what slot it's in and stuff like that. You got to think about that, because oh shite. Well, oops. Don't get hit by that. Yeah. Wow, it's making me go all the way back here. Okay. Yeah, but you got to think about it's going to take up a slot. But the cool thing about this build is it has some flexibility, right? Like you have people that run like Mighty Storm with Earthen Might, or you can not do that. You can run something else. So you have like some flexibility in your slots. I still haven't went and farmed the new Druid ring to see how that would pan out. I don't suspect that it's going to be crazy good, but I was thinking about swapping out Rune Workers once I get that ring. Okay, get out of here. Yeah, so gotta be careful. Sometimes you can get CC chain. That's the other thing too about this build. If for some reason you get caught with Earthen Bulwark down and your Metamorphosis down, you can get kind of wrecked. Oh, turn the Bloodstone to the pedestal. Okay, here we go. Let's go kill the Blood Bishop. So you can see here, bossing damage, not too bad. And this is also why I run. This is also why I run the Tybalt's Will, is because it felt like bosses were getting kind of slow, so I wanted to make sure that I had enough damage for all that, Alright, wow. Looks like we're only going to get him to one stagger, maybe. Oh, he's going to die before he staggers. Okay. That is cool, but yep, Stormclaw for you, tier 97. Yeah, you shouldn't have any issues doing tier 100, stuff like that. I've been doing pretty much 90 pluses is pretty much all I do on this character now with this build. So, anyways guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you next time. Thanks.